Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Peaceful Teachings. Most of us have heard about Sunni Muslims. Many also know about Shia Muslims. But did you know there's a third group in Islam? They are called the Ibadis. They are not Sunni, they are not Shia. And yet they've existed for over 1300 years, mostly in Oman. Why don't we hear about them? What do they believe, and why do some Muslims avoid talking about groups like this? Let's find out. Before we go deeper, it's important to remember something the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said. He warned his ummah not to divide into groups. Indeed, those who split up their religions and became sects, you have nothing to do with them. Surah Al-An'am, verse number 159. And in a hadith, he said, "My ummah will split into 73 sects. All of them will be in fire, except one." Because of these warnings, many Muslims are cautious when talking about groups or sects. This video is not about choosing sides. It's about understanding and learning what history has recorded. The Ibadis began just a few decades after the Prophet ﷺ passed away. Their name comes from a scholar named Abdullah ibn Ibad, who lived in Basra. But many Ibadis today say he wasn't the founder, just a speaker for a bigger movement. Their ideas came during the time of the first fitna, the first civil war in Islam. At first, they were linked to a group called the Kharijites, but the Ibadis later separated from them. They rejected violence and extreme ideas and chose a more peaceful way. Ibadis believe in one God, Allah, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the Quran, and the 5 pillars of Islam. They follow the basics of Islam like any Muslim, but there are some differences in their understanding. For example, they say Muslim leaders should be chosen based on piety and honesty, not family or tribe. They believe sinners are not fully believers, but not disbelievers either, somewhere in between. They prefer reason and thought over blind following. They use a smaller set of hadiths, only accepting those they believe are very strong. They also try to live simply, with focus on justice, truth, and modesty. So why don't we hear about these Ibadis much? After years of conflict in early history, many Ibadis moved far away. They settled in Oman, parts of North Africa and East Africa. They didn't fight for control, they didn't force their views, they just wanted to live in peace and follow their beliefs. Today, the only country where Ibadis are majority is Oman. Even the government there follows Ibadi Islam, but they still welcome Sunnis and Shias. Islam has many stories, and not all are well known. The Ibadis are one of those stories. What do you think about this lesser known part of Islamic history? Let us know in the comments below. And if you learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.